Hello all of you good-looking gamers, welcome back to another video. In this video we will be doing the top 5 flails, and I'm actually setting this up kind of differently. I'm using a post editor, and yeah, basically we're going to be counting down the top 5 flails, and I hope you enjoy this video. And I am voicing this over. This isn't actually me in the clip, so I guess yeah. Anyways, I hope to see you like this kind of video, because, I mean, if you don't, I don't know what I do with my life. Well, I guess I'll really just see you in the video then. Bye. So at number 5, we have the chain guillotines, and you can actually see me fighting Eye of Cthulhu in this one, and I'm gonna be doing that with all of them. Also, sorry for the lag in this clip. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about why I put the chain guillotines in number 5 spot. They're just a cool weapon overall. I really like how you can fire multiple at a time. It's kind of reminding me of like how you can fire multiple grapple hooks at a time, and I really like that feature. I also really like the chain guillotines because they deal decent damage at an average of 40 per shot to the Eye of Cthulhu, and I took him down decently fast, honestly. So they're just a really good starter weapon, and getting them is just a nice little touch. I honestly really like using this weapon, and that's why I'm at the number 5 spot. You can obviously the other 4 are better, but this one definitely deserves the number 5 spot. So I was happy to give it the number 5 spot. And for the rest of these, I'm just going to show little clips of Eye of Cthulhu fight. On this one, I just thought I'd make it massive. So see you in the next one. And stop. So coming in at number 4, we have the Flower Pow, and this kind of was made to represent all of the flails combined. Trying to represent all those kind of flails combined, because I kind of went for thrown flails here. Or launched flails, I mean, instead of real thrown ones. So this was kind of just to, like, put those out there, and since this is personal preference, I just can't use flails easy. They're just not my type of weapon. So I'm very sorry if you like the flails when they're like the thrown flails instead of the launched. I just don't, so that was my opinion. Oh, and by the way, right here I am looking, and it shows that my armor actually increases melee damage, so all of this damage is increased. But this was made for a comparison, not to show how much damage it does. It's a really good weapon, and I guess just on to number 3, because I'm out of time for this. Sorry. So at number 4, or at number 2, I should say, we have, no, this is number 3. At number 3, we have the Golden Fist, and I like this because it's fast, it's an auto fire, and it's really powerful, to the point where I had to stop doing Eye of Cthulhu and start doing the twins. The next few clips are going to be a bit messed up. I'm really tired, so I can't talk that much because it's like 2 in the morning, and yeah, yeah, I'm going to start doing the twins. And yeah, now here I am realizing that in my inventory you can basically see what's going to come next. Because oh crap. Yeah, oh no. And at the same time though, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, the Golden Fist, why I put it on this spot is because I liked it was fast, and I liked how much damage it did, honestly. It did a lot of damage, it was really fast, and it was really efficient. And I appreciate it. I really like it. To the point where I've had to spawn quite a few bosses with it. So, yeah, thumbs up for me. And at number 2, we have the Flare-On. And thinking about it, the Flare-On and number 1 are both very, very, not similar, but they're worth around the same. So, if you wanted this to be number 1 and number 1 to be number 2, don't worry. I completely understand. Another thing is I actually made the window where it was supposed to be. Anyways, I chose the Flare-On for number 2 because it and number 1, which is obviously the Solar Eruption, are very similar. I liked how the bubbles kind of like go towards the enemies, and it kind of a lot reminds me of the Terraria, but in flail form. That is really, really cool. and I just like how it deserves the number 2 spot. Here you can see me fighting the twins again, and yeah, that's why I chose the number 2 for Flareon. Sorry if I'm not explaining these a bunch. It's just, this is my first real top 5. Hello, jeez, I acted like that was my intro. Coming in at number 1 is obviously the Solar Eruption. Think about it, I probably should have put the Flareon at number 1, Solar Eruption number 2. But I did this because of its damage, and yeah. Again, I had the Solar Flare armor on, so all this damage was accidentally 20 to 30% more damage. More than that, actually. Probably like 20 to 50%. I don't actually know the real percent. But I chose this because I loved its range. I love its range, and I love its range. Yeah, it has damage, but I love its range. And it deserves the number 1 spot because, I mean, it's the best flail in the game. And it actually, believe it or not, is considered a flail by the wiki. I will put up a little picture somewhere on the screen right now to show you, if I can do that. I don't think I can. Maybe I can. But to show you, it is actually on the wiki. So, as you can see here, I'm trying to fight all 3 because, I mean, I want to. It's like 3 Eye of Cthulhu's. But when the Eye of Cthulhu comes in, he's just like, hey guys, hey, what's going on? And he just dies so fast. It's not even funny. So then I tried respawning him, and it just doesn't really work. But yeah, time for the honorable mentions. And we are here at the honorable mentions, and yeah, it's not really just honorable mentions. There was really only one, since there was like 3 other flails that didn't make the cut, because there's not a lot of flails in the game, to be honest. Other than like the thrown flails, but this is mostly about the launch, because we already have one that represents a thrown flail. Can't talk today. But yeah, Tail Cannon. It's like a Golem Fist, but it's like less damage, and it's easier to get, of course. And the reason this didn't make the cut is really obvious, actually. It just wasn't better than number 5, or number 4, or number 3, or number 2, or number 1. Another thing is, tell me if you like this new editing style. I have so many more things I can do with editing. And it's a post editor, so I can cut out accidental stuff. I definitely think it will refine my videos. And tell me if you want me to keep doing this. Tell me if there's a slight change in the quality, because I wouldn't actually know with the way that this is set up. And tell me if you really like this type of top 5 list. And feedback means the world to me. It really does. And just a couple days ago, I recorded the 2nd channel update. So what's going to come out as the 2nd channel update, I just recorded a couple days ago. So this is my first video technically with this recording software. You saw a little snippet. It's Filmora. And you saw a little snippet of it on the beginning of the Golem system. So that is my top 5 list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me if you think the top 5 list should change at all. And tell me what top 5 list I should do next. Think of doing accessories, and a load of stuff really. Sorry, my throat's all messed up today for some reason. But yeah. Please, feedback is everything to me. It means everything. Basically, the gameplay that you're seeing right here, by the way, in this little clip, I just did random stuff, really. But yeah, this is like the summary. We had chain guillotines for number 5. I thought they deserved number 5 because they were the best out of the 4 that didn't reach the top 4. We had the Flower Pow at the number 4 slot, and it honestly should have been switched to the Golden Fist. I fully understand that. But it did represent all flails, and I felt like that was a good placing spot for it. And oh, here you can see the chain guillotines bend, and I thought that was really funny. But yeah, here I'm a mermaid. I'm a creeper mermaid. But I thought number 3 was Golden Fist, and I don't know why. I guess I just did it for the damage. Number 2, Flareon, I really should have changed that to number 1. So many things I wish I could change, but I'm too lazy to. But I believe This is a good list. I just, yeah. The reason, this is all personal preference, my list right here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, or dislike vote. Anything helps. And subscribe if you're new, because I can post lots of content that isn't amazing quality. Well, if you're here for quality, or what's it called? What's the word called? Consistency? You're in the wrong place. Let's just say that. I'm off to record the waking part that I was talking about in the last clip. So, see ya.